Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2582 of What Shipped You Now. This is the place I daily log into and vlog into, since it's a video, keeping track of what I'm doing, what's working, what's not working, as I move from the offline brick and mortar and corporate world of businesses to the online world of business. And it's fun to share lessons learned in both corporate America and in owning and operating your own business. I think that when you've got something on the side, you go into your job, your job, with a totally different perspective and sense of ownership that most people in your organization don't have. Most people that are employees don't have a sense of, they might have a sense of urgency for their job, but they don't have a sense of the bigger picture and perspective and ownership and responsibility that people that have their own business do. And I think it's a really powerful position to be in when you're helping other people grow and build their businesses, as well as when you're doing it yourself on the side, because you have a whole different perspective, and it's a very valuable perspective to employers. I don't know if they understand or realize it or not, but it's really, really powerful. You get people that will do so much better for your business than others, because they have that alternate perspective. They have both the perspectives, and they understand ownership and the challenges that go along with that, etc. So today we are jumping into the IDEANCE process, and this is my wonderful creative graphic. I was going to do it yesterday, and I'm helping my son move, so I did not do it. So I started it this morning, and this will be what we use this year. It'll be this lovely graphic at least once a month, because when I'm doing stuff for free, I'm not going to spend a lot of time and energy getting things printed up and professional and things. If you don't think it's professional, then you probably don't like me anyway, so it doesn't matter. You won't be following me or listening to me all year, so you won't be subjected to my creative, backwards written items. So IDEANCE is a process we came up with in January. Every year we come up with a process, at least for the last 5 years or so, maybe longer, but for 5 years, I've come up with this is this year's annual process that I'm going to try and tweak and test and make my own, so that by the end of the year, whatever the subject of this year's annual challenge is, I'll have this, not only that I did something every day to move toward and achieve mastery and improvement, and then hopefully mastery over the course of my lifetime in that area or aspect of my life, but I'll also have a process to use whenever it's appropriate. I love to have a toolbox full of tools to use and call upon whenever I need to deal with whatever life has to dish out, because life can dish out some SHIT if we're not prepared and careful. And the truth is, we'll always figure it out. We always figure it out. We're very resilient, and we just have to believe in ourselves, which is confidence, which is what we're talking about all this month, that we can figure it out, and we will figure it out. So this year we came up with this process, and then I tried to figure out a way to come up with an acronym that was memorable. Better You is what we're focusing on for this year's challenge. The Better You I couldn't come up with an acronym that went with that. And so I just finally came up with IDEANCE, which is strange, but it's pretty easy to remember, right? I have an idea, and so we'll go through it and we'll see if it's more memorable. And maybe you can come up with a better acronym than this that fits the steps better, right? But today's step 1 is becoming aware of what our current situation is. We picked an area of confidence yesterday that we want to change. Usually change means improve. I don't know anybody that wants to get less confident in any area or aspect of their life. If you do, please hit me up in the comments below, because I want to chat with you. I don't think human beings as a whole have too much confidence. I think once you pass that spectrum of being confident and capable and competent, you get into ego, and ego isn't always confidence, right? A lot of times ego is just fear. So what is the current situation? What's your current situation with respect to confidence that you want to improve or work on this week? We're going to spend a whole week on this. 7 steps in our process, 7 days in a week. So we're going to spend a week on this process to finish off the month on confidence strong. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, just write a paragraph about, or, I was challenged to write a paragraph about something, and I think I typed up 7 pages for a coach that I had. I'm like, okay, you asked the question, I answered the question. I wasn't just going to give you a paragraph. And she said, do at least a paragraph. So she got 7 pages and then proceeded to share it with the rest of the group. It was in a part of a group coaching program back in the day of real estate. Anyway, I digress. If I can help you, you may ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye. Hopefully with lights that work.